All right, everyone. So if you're having trouble on the phone to access Google Classroom, Google Docs, and all that other stuff, here's how you do it, right? I have a Play Store. I'm gonna make sure that I have Google Slides or Google Docs already downloaded because we're doing the essay. A lot of y'all are on Google Slides. The doc is already the same way to be accessed, right? So if I wanted to use Google Docs, I would make sure that I already have it downloaded. Same thing for slides. This is if you're on your phone. So what I'll do now is that I'll go to Google Classroom, right? I'm already on the main page where all my classes are, right? This is the student class, right? Now I'll go to test class, right? Where the student, I'm a part of mostly. So I'm in a test class. Now I'll click on classwork. You have to make sure you click on classwork so that way you can see all the assignments you need to have. So here it's got survival and empowerment. It got journey and survival, right? And it has empowerment and civil rights. 8th graders, you're on empowerment, civil rights, of course. 7th graders, you're on the journey and survival, right? There's 2 essay assignments there. I'm going to click on the 7th grade one. Well, click on the 8th grade one, right? Either one. Right, it's the same way. The 8th grade one is showing the instructions that must be followed and the essay assignment that the student will have to click on, right? The same thing it is for the 7th graders, instructions and what you need to do, and also the essay assignments, right? But the thing is that you all need to click on view assignments so that way you're not bombarded with all that information. There's 2 of them that's already there. But in order to know exactly what you got to do, you have to click view assignment, right? So now that you click view assignment instructions, it opens up in a bigger and better window. You see the instructions there. You see these other documents there. Those documents I put there as a guide. So transition words, right? An example essay and also the rubric. The rubric is one of the things you have to look at. When you scroll even further, you see your work right at the top right here. Right? Your work. And that right there, the part where your work is where your assignments are. Now you have Google Slides, as you can see, and you have Google Docs. For those who have the graphic organizer, you'll be using Google Slides. Those who don't need a graphic organizer, as based on what I've seen in class, right? You got Google Docs. Either or, everybody's doing a rough draft, right? So the Google Slides, people, right? You click on Google Slides, it will open up a new document. Ask me what email, right? It'll open up a new document. So it's open Google Drive and it brings me to Google Slides. And this is where you'll be writing in the box. You have to read everything, right? So for instance, someone choose one of the questions below to answer your essay in 5 complete paragraphs. You must have an introduction. Above that, it says the assignment, 8th grade essay assignment prompts. Same way it says for the 7th graders. So 7th graders is the same thing. Yours will show up the same way if you're using the Google Slides, right? Now you'll need to go to slide 2, right? Slide 2 provides some evidence. You go to slide 3 now, right? And you see now in the parts where it says write essay question in here or write in here, that is where you're going to write. Now, if you don't have access, you still can email me. So what I will do is that I'll click in that box right there. I'm still wondering why anything hasn't shown up. So I'll double click in there. And now I got the letters. My keyboard comes up and now I can type in there. I'll just highlight those words and I'll delete them. And then I can type, right? What are some of the challenges justice faces in the novel Dear Martin? Okay, and of course there's another question with it too, in regards to the 7th graders. Why is hope an important trait is one of the questions. You'll pretty much copy it in there. Once you're finished, right, you can click the back button, whatever it may be, and you get on to the next box. Now, what are some challenges? You likely have to answer that question 3 times, right? So you have right here where it says restate and answer the question right in here, body paragraph 1. Okay, you do the same thing for here, for there, and also in those boxes right here. Now, if you delete any of the boxes, there are some notes that I'm not sure why they're not showing up here. So the notes now, as I've seen, right? And this is a result of exploration. So these 3 dots at the top right hand corner of your phone, you click on them, right? And right here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth word says statement says show speaker notes. So you click on speaker notes and it says it right there. Click in the text box that says right in here. If you erase a text box by mistake, click on the box in the toolbar at the very top with the letter T. It looks like that. Now, of course, there isn't a top in the on your phone. So what you have to do, right, is add hide speaker notes, right? And when you click, if you, for instance, delete this box. So let's delete this box right here. Or I could just move it just to show what I'm talking about. I move the box. Now I don't have a box right there. What I have to do is I have to find a text box, right? So now again, it's more of an exploration. I have to just make sure that I find the text box and see where it would be. So if I click this A right here, that's not what I need. If I click this plus sign right here, right? You see? So the plus sign is what's going to give me the text box. So I click the plus sign and there you go. I have a text box. I need to resize it. All right. So I resize my text box so that way it could fit in that box right there. Right. Resize it enough. And then I'll start writing in that box. I click the A symbol. Right. And click that check. And I'll double click in there. And now I'm able to write. Okay. And that's really what it comes down to. Now, when you're finished with that, the assignment is already shared with me. So you don't need to worry about sharing it. Of course, if you did this task in a different document, you would click the plus sign, right? Well, not the plus sign, the 3 dots on the right. Okay. And you can click share, right? And it just says whatever you need to do. You can click share, put in my email, whatever it is that you need to do. And that's it. And you'll be done.